Hello guys, welcome back to the video. I'm your host Shervan and today we will discuss about the export procedure in case you opted for the option of export with payment of tax. So remember that this is the procedure for export with the payment of tax. So we will make another video where we will discuss about the export of goods or services without payment of tax procedure. But for now we will only discuss in this video about the export procedure in case you have opted for the option of with the payment of tax. So the export procedure is also very important for taking the refund and also how you have to actually do the export under the GST. So for the export with payment of tax, there is two different subsection of the procedure. So because export of goods and export of service has the different procedure under GST. So as you can see also right now into your screen, there is a two subsection of procedure into the exports of goods and service with payment of tax. So therefore we will discuss about the two different procedure in this video, and obviously we will make another video where I will discuss about the export procedure in detail of the option without payment of tax. Alright guys, so now we should start our video. Alright, so first we will discuss about the export of goods. Remember that it's for the goods with payment of tax. So now what is the procedure exactly? So exports of goods procedure is covered under rule number 96 sub rule number 1, where it says, like in case of exports of goods with payment of tax, the shipping bill filed by the exporter will be deemed as a refund application for export. So you don't need to give any other manual application or electronic application into the exports of goods with payment of tax. Your shipping bill filed by the exporter will be considered as a deemed application for the refund, and then when you will file the shipping bill, then after that you have to also file your return. Then return means like table number 6 of GSTR-1 and then form GSTR-3B. So because right now the table number 6 can be separately filed by the exporter, so therefore table number 6 file it, and then form GSTR-3B, which is like return for now, you have to file that return. So how the refund application or refund will be processed? So when you will file the table 6 of the GSTR-1 and also GSTR-3B, so the detail into table number 6 will be processed by the custom department automatically, because you know that the custom department has the database of every single exporter. So you have to fill the detail in table number 6, and in that you have to also file like give the detail of shipping bill number, and then a lot of detail is required by the table number 6. So you just fill those detail that will be electronically transmitted to the custom department, and then they will check like whether you you are mentioning something like exports of goods, whether that has already been exported out of India or not. So when it will be cross-checked automatically by the customs database, then refund will be granted to you automatically into your bank account. You don't need to worry about any kind of application form filling. No, all the thing will be done automatically. So just file your table number 6 and also form GSTR-3B, then automatic thing is there. You don't need to worry about any kind of form filling and then procedure. No, just the refund will be done to you automatically into bank account. So this procedure is very simple in case you wanted to offer export of goods only, not the service, because service procedure is different. So exports of goods with payment of tax. So now we will discuss about the exports of service with payment of tax. Alright, so now exports of service with payment of tax, what exactly is the procedure? So procedure is slightly different. So for taking the refund of the tax paid at the time of export of service, you have to file GST RFD 01 form. Remember that GST RFD 01 is the form for taking the refund in case you are exporter of service. So while filing out that form GST RFD 01, you have to also file a statement containing the number and date of invoices and the relevant bank realization certificate or foreign inward remittance certificates, as the case may be, along with the refund application. So this statement like the invoice number and then bank realization certificate will also be filed by you, and that thing is provided under rule number 89 sub rule number 2, clause number C. So this is also a thing which you have to also file along with GST RFD 01. And apart from that, like the statement of statement containing the number of date of invoices, you have to give the detail of that statement into statement number 2, and where to file, or where to where is the statement number 2. So statement number 2 is given into like the appendix of GST RFD 01. So you will find a lot of statements. So statement number 2 is there for you in case you have exported the service out of India with payment of tax. So simply like file the GST RFD 01 and then give the detail like those mentioned in rule 89 sub rule number 2 clause number C, and those detail will be given into statement number 2. So when you will do it, then your refund application will be acknowledged by the GST officials within the 15 days when you like file the refund application, and then 90% amount will be provisionally refunded to you within the 7 days of acknowledgement by the GST department, and the balance 10% will be granted to you within the 60 days when you first file the return application into whole, means it should be complete first of all, and then within 60 days of filing your refund application, the 10% amount will also be granted to you. So 90% provisionally within 7 days of acknowledgement by the GST department, and then balance 10% within the 60 days of filing the refund application completed in all respect. And one more important fact, because right now the refund application is like processing manually, so there is a detailed circular number 17/2017 dated 15th November 2017 where it explains like how the manual thing will be done. So in case of a manual filing, the form for you is GST RFD 01A. remember that it is GST RFD 01A, and you have to file that form manually and then submit that form to the concerned jurisdictional GST officers, and along with the form you have to also like attach with it statement number 2 where there is a detail of statement containing the number and date of invoices, and also relevant bank relations certificate should be also attached with it, and then like documentary evidence should be also there, like those the number and date of invoices, like date of invoices should be also attached with those GST RFD 01A, and then all the thing will be done manually by the GST officers till the time when they will say like right now the refund will be granted you automatically by the common portal or electronically. So for the time being there is a process of granting the return refund manually. So after all the thing will be done automatically by the electronical modes, so all the like provisional refund and then acknowledgement will be done automatically. But for the time being, this circular number 17/2017 dated 15th 11/2017 where detail prescribe you the procedure of taking out the refund. So this is the this is the whole chain of taking out the refund in case of exports of goods and exports of service. So apart from this, there is also a lot of question which confuses most of people in case they have opted for the export with payment of tax. So the first question which people ask me regularly is like when to make payment, like when you have opted for the option of export with payment of tax. Now when to make payment, either each shipment wise, or we can also pay before filing the return. So the answer is you can make your payment before filing the return or 20th of the succeeding month. So it's not like you have to make payment of tax on the each shipment wise. No, you can simply make the payment up to 20th of the next month, which is the before filing the return. Then the next question people ask like what amount I have to pay from my pocket and what amount I will get refunded. So there's an example like right now you can see on your screen. The IGST on export is like 1000, then input tax credit for the month is 400, and net amount payable by you is 600. So like net amount which you have to pay from your pocket is 600 rupees, and the amount which you will be refunded by the GST department is 1000. So therefore amount of refund will be 1000 and the amount which you have to actually pay from your pocket is 600. So in the net you will get the 400 rupees from the GST department, because 600 you have to pay from your pocket, 1000 will be refunded. So net amount is the 400 which you will have to get from the GST department. Next question, you can also set off your input tax credit while making the payment of the export. So as we already seen into our example, you can utilize your input tax credit while making the payment of the tax amount of export. Next question is, you can also take the input tax credit refund. So the answer is no. In case export with payment of tax, you cannot take the input tax credit, unutilized input tax credit refund, because that has been restricted by the section 54 subsection number 3. So in case you have opted for the option of export with payment of tax, you cannot take the refund of input tax credit. Remember that, input tax credit only, because you can obviously take the refund of tax which you have paid by way of export. And then next question is also very important. So like you are a person who are exporting the goods out of India, and the person from whom you are purchasing the material, input tax material, is the person who is availing the benefit of notification number 48/2017, which is regarding the deemed export, and the notification number 40/2017 of central tax rate regarding the reduced rate of 0.1% in case applying to the merchant exporter. So suppose you are a merchant exporter and the person from whom you are purchasing the goods is the person who is taking the benefit of notification number 40, like reduced rate of 0.1% of the supply made to export merchant exporter like you. So whether you can opt for this option like export with payment of tax. So the answer is no. So latest amendment is there into GST rules. So notification number 75 dated 23rd October 2017 inserted a new rule into rule number 96. So rule number is rule 96 sub rule number 19, where it clearly prohibit you that you cannot take the refund of IGST paid at the time of export in case the supplier is taking the benefit of notification number 40/2017 and notification number 48/2017, or like deemed export or the merchant exports notification. So in case you are a merchant exporter and the supplier is taking the benefit of notification 40 in the central tax rate, then you cannot opt for this option of making the export with payment of tax. So you have to opt for the option of export without payment of tax. So therefore this is also a thing which you should remember also, because that is the latest changes into the GST rules. So this is the things. Alright guys, so I think that video would be useful. So if you like the video, then share the video to all of your friends who are exporter and who don't know about the procedure of taking the refund, and also to subscribe to the channel for all the latest I can say important thing which you should also consider for compliance with the GST. And we will also make another video for refund in case you have the option to make export without payment of tax. And we will also discuss about the refund formula, like there is a refund formula of taking the input tax credit in case you are exporting without payment of tax. So we will discuss here into this channel. And one more important thing, I have made almost 8 or 9 videos regarding the export and the GST. If you want to check it out, then link of that video is in the description column, so you can check it out completely in detail. Every single provision I have covered into this channel. So this is also a things. Alright guys, so as usual we will meet again in my next video. Till then, bye bye.